Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. Alright, man, let me talk about this latest news with Manny Pacquiao allegedly calling out Vasil Lomachenko and saying he would be interested in a Vasil Lomachenko fight. Now, I'm going to do a video stating why Vasil Lomachenko should fight Manny Pacquiao. But more than likely, he probably won't. Okay, now, here's the thing. Manny Pacquiao is just further showing that he just doesn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. And he's showing me that he's afraid of Terrence Crawford. He's afraid of Terrence Crawford, and Freddie Roach is afraid of Terrence Crawford. But here's the thing. It's no surprise. Freddie Roach all but admitted that he doesn't believe that Manny Pacquiao can beat Terrence Crawford. See, now, I'll tell you what the real issue is. Freddie Roach and a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans, the reason why they ain't pushing for the Crawford fight, because deep down inside, Manny Pacquiao fans and a lot of these fake white supremacists that pretend to be boxing fans know that Terrence Crawford will more than likely beat Manny Pacquiao down. And he probably will stop him. And see, they don't want to see that happen to Manny Pacquiao at the hands of a black fighter. It's the same thing with why these so-called fake Triple G fans didn't want to see him fight Andre Ward, because they knew he could beat Andre Ward, and they knew Andre Ward would humiliate Triple G. He would have beat him down, and probably would have made Triple G quit on the stand. So they didn't want to see that. Now, before you bring up Floyd Mayweather humiliated Manny Pacquiao, but he didn't beat him down. He just made Manny Pacquiao miss. He showed that Manny Pacquiao wasn't in the same class as him as far as fighting go. But Floyd didn't beat Manny Pacquiao down. He could have beat Manny Pacquiao down, but all he did, he played it safe. He made it look easy, and Floyd went on about his business. But see, a guy like Terrence Crawford, he gonna go in there, he's gonna punish Manny Pacquiao. He's gonna try to hurt him. He's gonna try to humiliate him. He's gonna try to knock him out. And more than likely, he will knock him out. And if he doesn't knock Manny Pacquiao out, he'll beat Manny Pacquiao down. And we already know they don't want to see that. They don't want to see Manny Pacquiao get beat down by Terrence Crawford. And that's all a lot of this shit come down to. A lot of these little fake-ass motherfuckers on these boxing channels want to try to pretend that race isn't involved when it comes to this shit, when we know very goddamn well that it is. See, the difference between me and these other motherfuckers, I ain't on here watering my channel down because I want people to feel comfortable. I don't give a fuck if you don't feel comfortable with what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if you dumb down my video. I don't give a fuck if you make a response video. And I don't give a fuck about your pussy ass subs being angry at my videos based off something I said, because it's the truth. It's fact. Bob Arum and Manny Pacquiao are at odds. That's another thing. I feel by Manny Pacquiao calling out Vasil Lomachenko allegedly, he wants to stick it to Bob Arum. And then also, could it be a little bit of the green-eyed monster involved? Who knows? Who knows? But he's putting Bob Arum in a weird situation. But I think Bob Arum will shut this down real quick. But it's just further showing you the distance between Bob Arum and Manny Pacquiao. I don't think these two dudes are cool anymore, or if they were ever cool. Manny Pacquiao is running out of options. He lost to Jeff Horn. I don't think he wants to fight Jeff Horn in a rematch, because I already said, should Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn fight in a rematch, Jeff Horn is going to stop Manny Pacquiao. He's going to stop him. He's going to knock him out. And Manny is trying to find the safest way possible out of boxing. Now, this is why I get a little irritated with certain boxing fans. Or this is why I get a little mad at Well, I ain't gonna say a little mad. This is why I get mad at a lot of people in the media. Because everybody need to be called out. Because, as I said before, everybody wanted to matchmake for 50-0, but then, and say, well, why didn't he fight Keith Thurman? Why didn't he fight Errol Spence? Why didn't he fight Sean Porter? Why didn't he fight all these guys? But yet, Floyd Mayweather officially retired in 2015. Manny Pacquiao has been an active fighter. But then, people don't ask those questions like, hey, why don't Manny Pacquiao try to fight Sean Porter? Why don't he try to fight all the dudes that y'all said Floyd should have fought? Because there are some people that believe, which is a complete fucking lie, that Manny Pacquiao is a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather. But when we ask Manny Pacquiao to fight those type of dudes, and Manny Pacquiao has a belt. And he had, until Jeff Horn got a hold of him. But there was no pressure on Manny Pacquiao to fight those dudes. And I don't get that. I was one of the very few people that was saying, hey, Manny Pacquiao could fight Keith Thurman. And Manny Pacquiao showed no interest in fighting Keith Thurman. He showed no interest in fighting Sean Porter. They said Errol Spence is not even in discussion. And then you have this thing with Crawford. And I'm saying everybody need to get called out. Like I said, one thing about me, I call it right down the middle. You want Floyd to fight all these dudes, and I don't want to hear that shit about Floyd should have gave black fighters a chance. Well, okay, well, at the same time, well, shouldn't Manny Pacquiao have gave these black fighters a chance? Right? So I'm just putting all that out there. This got to be said. Now, I know I can understand why people don't like Floyd because some of the shit he says, but you got to call this shit right down the middle. Okay, if you accuse Floyd of not wanting to fight some of these dudes, why are you giving Manny Pacquiao a pass? That's sort of like contradicting yourself. And that's for everybody. The man is just afraid of Terrence Crawford. And he's pretty much made that clear. He's afraid of Terrence Crawford. He doesn't want to fight him. But see, here's the thing. The diehard so-called Manny Pacquiao fans, they're not never going to say that. Because like I said, they only want to put that afraid label on certain black fighters. Whenever a black fighter don't fight a certain type of fighter that's not black, that they feel like might be a challenge, here they come with the dudes ducking and he's a coward shit. But then Manny Pacquiao ain't being called a coward. Because shouldn't he be getting called a coward for blatantly not fighting Terrence Crawford? No. You're not going to see guys like Max Kellerman and those clowns on HBO push that narrative because they only want to do that to a certain type of fighter. And that's just the truth. You getting the truth out of me. This is why a lot of these dudes in the boxing media, which I know for a fact that these guys watch my videos, they don't know what I look like, most of them. But this is why they don't want me to get media credentials. Because I'm going to go in there and ask those dudes those questions. The same way I stepped to Eddie Hearn, I'm going to step to all those dudes. Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, all those guys. But one way or another, I'm going to catch them regardless. Eventually, I'm going to catch Oscar De La Hoya. Eventually, I'm going to catch Bob Arum. And I'm going to ask those questions. And eventually, I'm going to catch Manny Pacquiao also, too. I can go to that wild card gym. I know where the fuck the wild card gym is. I just ain't had a chance to go to Los Angeles. But I intend to go to that wild card gym. And eventually I'll catch Freddie Roach. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch the Roach man. Because you got to start asking these questions. Because for years, ESPN tried to put out this fake narrative, and you had a lot of these fraud boxing channels, and I'm not saying their name, that was trying to play that role that Floyd was afraid of Manny Pacquiao, and he was ducking him and all that shit. And then as soon as the fight got signed, then all of a sudden the excuses came. See, they wanted to put a fake narrative out there. They wanted to portray Floyd as a coward. But then when he decided to fight Manny Pacquiao, and then Floyd, blew right through Manny Pacquiao, then every excuse came. But see, now I notice they're not doing that with Manny Pacquiao, and they can't explain that. But what they'll try to do is they'll take a video that I'm making and try to say, oh, I'm making this about race, when the fact is it is about race. You guys have done it. You guys have made it about race based off your inconsistency. And that's just real talk. Manny Pacquiao is looking like a coward. He wants to fight a smaller guy. He's looked at Vasyl Lomachenko, if this is true, and he sees what I see. Vasyl Lomachenko is not going to have success at the higher weight classes. I'm telling you that right now. He doesn't have power. He doesn't. And then at the higher weight classes, his chin would really be tested. So Manny Pacquiao, what he's really trying to do, he's trying to stick it to Bob Arum. He's basically saying, hey, I won't fight Crawford, but I'll fight your other top guy. And then that puts Vasyl Lomachenko in a situation, and it puts Bob Arum in a situation. So now you have this three-way power struggle between Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford, and Vasyl Lomachenko. And then you have Bob Arum right in the middle of it. But at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao is just showing who he is. At age 39, Manny Pacquiao is trying to find the easiest way out as possible. And as I said before, that man had a belt, and there was no pressure from the media, and then, what I'm saying, and other people for this dude to take on the tougher fights. Because like I said before, say what you want to say about 50, but he retired. Manny Pacquiao had a belt, and you see no talks, no efforts of him trying to make a fight with any of the dudes that I named. So at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao, for real, the covers that got pulled right from beneath him, or got pulled over him, however you want to call him. Manny Pacquiao is just looking like what I'm not afraid to say he is. Manny Pacquiao is just coming across as a straight coward. And that's just the bottom line. I'm out.